Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. That there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. And I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday. It's a little ugly here in the Richmond, VA. It is ugly. It is raining. It is yucky weather. But you know what? Damn it, it's Friday. It's MLK week. So you know what that means? That means I ain't got to go to work on Monday. I'm telling you, I ain't got to go to work on Monday. So I'm grateful and thankful for that. Good afternoon, boo, boo. What's up, Marianne? What's happening with you? Again, I'm happy that I got a 3-day weekend. Thank the Lord. And Marianne saying, what's up? I'm saying good afternoon, boo, all the way from Texas. Probably in some cowboy gear. Gross. I'm just playing. No, that is gross. But anyway, what up, D?
Yo, what's going on?
Ain't nothing much. Just giving my early show shout outs. Quick shout out to Two Tough Sports, that Madden Gamer League, where it is broadcasted on Twitch, as is Sports Plus Life, which is broadcasted on Twitch, Facebook, and you to the Tizoob. Now, this is a Friday edition of Sports Plus Life Talking Ish, and I try to veer 50-50 life, more or less more geared towards life, but I'm gonna quickly go over some sports notes. Quick need to note issues in sports, not issues, but it has been some coaching changes for the record books. This has been like a youth movement when it comes to coaching changes in pro football. The surprising firing of Mike Vrabel from the Tennessee Titans. We all expected Washington to get rid of Rivera. Not really surprised that Atlanta got rid of their coach as well. But Tennessee getting rid of Vrabel, and then Seattle getting rid of Pete Carroll after he'd been there for 14 years. Bill Belichick and New England mutually deciding to part ways. That's huge. A lot of people call him the GOAT coach. And in college football, Nick Saban, they call him the GOAT coach in Alabama. He has retired. Now, Bill Belichick and Nick Saban's replacements have been found today. New England is staying in-house. Gerard Mayo, linebackers coach, former Patriots All-Pro, Super Bowl champion. Gerard Mayo is the new coach in New England. The coach of former coach of the University of Washington, he is now going to be the new coach at Alabama, the same Washington school who just lost the national championship game to Michigan. Congratulations. But he now is stepping down as coach of the Washington Huskies and will be the coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide. That's crazy. Like, how do you follow that dude? How do you follow Nick Saban? How do you follow Belichick? Kalen DeBoer is going to be the new coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide. So that's what's going on in the world of football. As far as the playoffs start tomorrow. First game, Cleveland and Houston. I'm expecting Cleveland to win, but weather conditions. They're calling for snow in Buffalo, but maybe just a couple of inches, because there was a rumor that possibly if the weather got too Buffalo bad, that the game would possibly have to be moved to Cleveland and the Cleveland Brown Stadium, because normally when Buffalo has weather issues, they play in Detroit, but Detroit's got a playoff game. Detroit, they need to use their field. So they can't have Buffalo coming up in there. And so they were thinking about Cleveland, but now what they're just saying, it may be just a couple of inches, so the game will probably still be in Buffalo. And tomorrow night in Kansas City, it could potentially be the third coldest game in the history of the NFL. They're talking about the temperature around kickoff time tomorrow evening is supposed to be -3 degrees with a wind chill factor of -27. Damn, that's cold. And a team from Miami going to play. Can Dolphins swim on ice? That's all I got to say. Can Dolphins swim on ice?
Yeah.
What you think, D?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I mean, like I said, they playing on a different they playing in a different situation. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
you know it.
Yeah. But how you doing today, brother?
Man, I can't complain. All is well. I'm above ground today. You know what I'm saying? Still alive.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Better to be overground than underground. You heard me?
that's right. That's right.
Now, I don't know how long I'm gonna have my boy the Boomerang Kid with me. So and he's when you see Devon, you're generally gonna think life topics, okay, life topics. So, I would like to say first, how's life, how's the relationship life, and all of that good stuff.
Smooth, man. Smooth. Just been enjoying this time, man. Me time.
Enjoying this time.
You know it.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey, ditto. Same
Yeah.
here. Same here. So, recently, I have a coworker who has a younger cousin, and this coworker decided I'm not gonna name no names just out of courtesy, because I'm not that dude who's gonna sit there and blast everybody. Hey, such and such. No, that's not me. But
Right.
I have a coworker who has a younger cousin who's found themselves in a bit of a pickle. and I say that kind of facetiously, okay? But yeah, in kind of a pickle. And it's really because her little cousin is 17 years old. 17 years old. I'm giving you this information, D. Now do with it whatever you must. Okay. 17-year-old little cousin graduated from high school in college. So very smart. So first thing comes to my mind, smart. Book smart at least, smart, but
Yeah.
smart, So she comes to me one day, the older cousin is like, it's a bunch of drama going on in my family. You care to hear the tea? Then I'm like, all right. I mean, if you need an ear to listen, if you want to vent, sure. I'll be the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she says, over, during the Christmas holiday that, her and her cousin were just hanging out and, amongst friends. Now, look, these is Ashland folks. Okay.
Mhm.
I work in Ashland, but I'm Highland Springs. Okay. I mean, at worst come to worst, I've been a Staples Mill Road dude for the last couple of years. But hanging out, just having kickbacks and and things like that. So she tells me that her cousin, that she found out that her cousin, that there was a guy that was interested in her younger cousin. Now this guy is 22 years old.
Mhm.
So apparently, one night at a kickback, the younger cousin went into the room with the 22-year-old and, had a kickback. Didn't come out until, the next morning. And then proceeded to say, mind your business. That's what she said to me. She said, my cousin didn't come out of the room till the next morning. Mind your business. I said, hold up right there. I said, how you gonna say, do I want to know some tea? Can you vent to me? You say my cousin doesn't come out the room till the next morning, but then follow that up with mind your business.
Right. Right.
So she busted out laughing. I was just like, I'm just saying. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so she's like, well, now, my cousin she's kind of nervous because, she doesn't want to tell her parents about it because she's afraid that the parents are going to trip over the age difference. I said, 17, 22. I said, I could see that.
Yeah.
I said, I could see, the parents kind of feeling some type of way about it. But I do keep in mind that, okay, this young lady is in college. She's not a 17-year high schooler. I said, well, when does she turn 18? She said, in 9 months. I said, damn. I said, so they're
Yeah.
gonna creep around for 9 months. They're gonna keep around. They're gonna creep around for 9 months. I said, you think ain't nobody gonna know nothing? You know? She said, I don't know. And I was like, she's like, I want to tell. She's like, I want to tell my aunt and my uncle, but it's like, that's my little cousin, and I don't want to, betray your trust and yada yada yada. And I'm like, no, I'm like, I understand. I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
She's like, but because mind you, older cousin is only 20. You feel me?
Right.
Older cousin is only 20. So, 3-year age difference. I get it. So I was like, well, what is young one plan to do? And she doesn't know. She's thinking about just not saying nothing until she turns 18. I said, that's going to be kind of hard, man. And here's a kicker. Because she literally, for whatever reason, I would not ask for this. I would literally get daily reports. I've gotten daily reports over the last week.
Oh, wow.
22-year-old who's in college too. That's great. 22-year-old got a baby. 22-year-old got a baby. 22-year-old got a 1-year-old and a baby mama situation.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm thinking, okay, well, what's the situation with old boy and the baby moms?
Right.
Well, they've been off and on for about the last 5 years. Off and on for the last 5 years.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just putting together this information. I'm like, okay, so you got a 17-year-old cousin who had a kickback, and she's known this dude. Like, yeah, they've known each other for quite some time. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, 17-year-old had a kickback. Ends up doing something with a 22-year-old. And now I guess they want to be a couple. They are a couple. But she's afraid that her parents are going to trip, and because of the age and the child, and the fact that he's a parent already, and while she's not in high school, she is in college. And so the next day, she came and told me. She said, well, my cousin told her mom. Like, she told her mom. Okay. So how did mom react? She's like, she was actually kind of okay with it because she knows the guy and she knows that, they go to the same college, that's cool. So she's she's like, all right, that's cool. She's like, but I don't know how your dad is gonna take this.
Right.
Okay. How's dad gonna take this? So I said, okay. So is mom just gonna keep this between mama and daughter, or is mama gonna tell daddy and just have to deal with daddy's reaction? You dig?
Right.
So she was like, I don't know. I just know they haven't told the dad yet. I know they haven't told the dad. Like, mom knows, and mom knows that he also has a kid. Okay. She's like, but my cousin, she's kind of getting antsy about it because she want to do what she gonna do. I said, well, that's a 17-year-old. That's a teenager. I said, it's only but so much, that you or anybody else can tell a 17-year-old. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing, because look, I was 17. Look, I was 17 and I was in love too. And I don't, So the next day comes. Daddy done found out.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy done found out, and daddy is not happy. Daddy's not happy at all. That daddy is tripping. And apparently daddy is mad at the daughter. Daddy is mad at the mom. Daddy is mad at the world. Okay, so I'm like, well, what did you expect?
Yeah, 100%.
And but the cousin, the older cousin, is starting to take the side of the younger cousin. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
She's like, well, why does her dad have to act like that? I said, he's acting like a dad. What do you expect him to act like that?
Yeah.
And she said, well, you have a daughter. What would you do in that situation? I said, I don't know, because my daughter's not 17 years old.
Yeah.
I said, I could tell you that I'm going to do this, that, and this. But the truth of the matter is, I don't have a 17-year-old daughter. I have a 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
So I said, so my 17-year-old is not dating. I mean, I don't have a 17-year-old who's dating a 22-year-old. So I don't know what I would do about it. The only thing I can say that as a parent, I can kind of, and as a girl dad, I can kind of understand his reaction. So then, then it becomes like a back and forth. Well, him and her mom, their age difference is 5 years. The mother is 5 years older than the father. I'm like, okay, okay, and he's really taking it out on the mom. Like, I got shown so much info, bro. I was shown a whole page of text messages.
Yeah.
And now the daddy's not happy with this. Mom has kind of reversed course, saying, yo, y'all need to cut this out. Y'all need to break this off. And everything, and while I read the text messages, I said, well, I kind of feel where the mom is coming from, because the mom is focused on, yo, not even so much the fact that she's 17, even though, of course, that plays a part. But, you can't throw age in it so much, because one thing about the state of Virginia, you're 17, and when you're graduated from high school, you're emancipated. You're considered emancipated. So I just had to drop that nugget of information in there. I was like, well, they're not going to go to the police because she's a college student. Unless she was like Doogie fucking Howser or something like that, 12, 13 years, or a smart guy or something like that. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I said what the mom was more or less focusing in on was, you're in school. We just don't want anybody to, distract you from your schoolwork, and the fact that he got a baby. And one thing that the mama said that stood out to me: do you really want baby mama drama? And I said, she makes a really good point. Yeah. I said because are they? I said, does she know? Do y'all know this man's baby mom? They're like, yeah, we know him. We know her. And like, she ain't going to do nothing. I said, that's what you think. That's what you think. That she ain't going to do nothing. I said, okay. I said, look, you said that they've been on and off for 5 years. I said, listen, that means they share history. That means that on and off for 5 years is what, it is what that sounds like. They may have been on and off for 5 years, but they share history and they share a child. You don't know what will go through this chick's mind, because this woman who's had a child may view your little cousin as just a little ass girl and think that she can run right over because she thinks she's a little ass girl.
Yep.
And I said, look, and her older cousin, my coworker, was like, you taking the parent's side. I said, it's not that I'm taking his side. I said, listen, I said, now I'm gonna be straight up real with you. I said, your cousin went to a kickback, got some dick, and now it hooked. Got some dick, and now it hooked. Mm-hmm. I said, this is what the issue is. Your cousin is 17 years old, thinks her heart wants what her body may be craving. Mm-hmm. Think about that now for a sec. Your 17-year-old cousin, who is a kid, teenager, college student, salute. But your heart may think it wants what your body may be craving. Now, again, where I see it from both sides of the coin is that I was 17 once, bro. I
Mhm.
was 17 and I was in love.
Yep.
Now, do you think that's gonna last 10 years from now? Because I ain't even gonna say 20. I ain't even gonna say 20.
Right.
I said, I'm gonna just give it 10 years. Because see, here's the difference with me. I was 17 and I was in love. And I don't here's the difference for me. I still to this day, I still love this girl. Now, not to the point of where I would let it affect where I let it affected any relationship I had after that, or no. But I still love this person very always will, you know. But every situation is different. What do you oh no, last part. I also heard last part before I want you to chime in. Little cousin told big cousin, oh, when I turn 18, I'm marrying him. I said, no, she's not. I said, pause. She bet not. I said, she bet not. What you think about all that, bro?
Well, like I said, like you and I both kind of agree with the same thing. I don't I don't have a 17-year-old daughter myself either. So but I do understand where the dad's coming from at the age gap, for sure. I understand that. It's because it's kind of like, all right, you're 17, you still got teen in your name, and it's not the good teen yet. You know what I'm saying? You got 9 months for it to be the good teen, right? So
No, the
that
good
1-8,
8 and 9.
that 1-8, man, that 1-8, puts you in a better situation than what you're in right now.
It just puts
Um,
yeah. Well, that depends too, but go ahead.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I get why he's like, what? He hears it. He's like, 22. Like he can buy alcohol. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't even. And in today's age,
You can't even buy nicotine.
you can't even get cigarettes now either anymore. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's
So
true. Yeah.
he's thinking about all that type of stuff too. Probably, man. He could probably get you lit. He can do things, right?
Yeah.
So I get that security in that aspect. I do. Now, when it comes to the whole, like you said, like we were both talking, like it's way more of a lust. It's a lust situation right now for her anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
she,
I didn't go into detail and ask, well, was that her first? I don't give
yeah,
a fuck.
yeah, 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 yeah. But clearly, that does play a factor, especially at a young age. That plays a factor in it. You know, that intimacy. Now it's like, oh man, like
I think I love you.
I think I love you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So she's going through that clearly. Um, so like I said, I agree with why the dad reacted to where he was at, but like to what to the situation and what it is for sure. Now when it comes to, well, and it's crazy, like it, the moms are more quick to accept than men are anyway. So the mom was like, oh well, you know, I I'll be okay with moms are going to love on you, no matter what
Yeah.
choices you make in life. Mom is going to love on you, like,
Mhm.
oh, I mean, like I'm cool with it. Your dad's going to be the issue, that's just how it is. Now, when it comes to like, we touched on that. So when you were talking about, um, it was like you said, talking about marrying him. Now that's a little extreme. You just met the guy.
A
You know what I'm
little.
saying? You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, that's very extreme.
like, how do you even know that? You don't even know this person. So you might
I mean,
want to
well,
cool it on.
from what I've heard, they've known each other for a while. It just never was taken
Yeah,
there until I
yeah,
guess
yeah,
the
yeah,
holidays.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The whole marriage thing. You feel like you want to marry him right now, but in 6 months from
Bro,
now,
bro,
you
trust
can
me.
hate him. You can hate
We
him.
we we both been there.
Yeah, you can hate him. You can literally hate him. Like, man, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Not like hate him, but you know what I'm saying. But um, and then you were saying that she. What was the other part? She. Um, like I said, they go to school together, so they clearly they're gonna be around each other anyway. And 17-year-olds, like you said, they're gonna do whatever they want. Like
That's one thing. They
nowadays,
gonna do what they
man,
gonna do, man. So,
you
look, when I was
you
17, I was gonna do what I was gonna do, bro.
you can't make somebody stop seeing them. She's gonna keep seeing them. Like
Or she
if
can
it's
lie
not,
about it. Or she can lie about it.
yeah, yeah. Instead of being truthful, she's being truthful. So if it's not that person's idea, they're not gonna listen. Like if it was her idea to cut him off, she would cut him point blank period on that. But yeah, man, the situation, like I said, man, the 5 year gap, like you said, there's plenty of couples out here that haven't
Yeah, I
done.
mean, I'm gonna be honest. The 5 year gap to me, I mean,
The
look,
gap isn't,
the 5 year gap to me ain't really, to me personally, that
yeah,
gap, you know,
it's
17
not,
and 22.
it's not,
I
it's not
mean,
that bad.
you know,
Yeah.
it's the 17 part that would draw an issue, but the fact that you said, but you're talking about a college student. You know what I'm saying? So the 5 year gap to me really ain't shit, because what is the difference between 22 and 17 and 23 and 18 when you really can't do shit about it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You
That's
know,
right. No, that's right. That's 100% right. Like
so that you know, it's just more like, you know, the extreme part,
the
you
extreme
know,
part. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna marry
Like,
him. If you got a lick of sense about yourself,
then
young college girl, you know, if you're gonna keep dating this dude, date him. I mean, well, let me walk that comment back.
oh, you good.
And the only reason why is because there's the other part that I gotta get into.
Yeah. And
Now,
then
if I'm the daddy, what I would not do is act aggressively, or I would not act like a dick towards my daughter or my wife,
right.
because when you're dealing with a 17-year-old female, and I don't have a 17-year-old girl, but I don't have a 17-year-old daughter, but I do remember when my cousins, who are like sisters to me, were 17 years old. When a 17-year-old, it doesn't even have to be a girl. When you tell a 17-year-old that they can't, they're going to do the exact opposite, partly just to piss you off.
Yeah.
Partly just to be petty. So if I'm the dad, I would change my approach. But one thing I did let my coworker know, to let her cousin know, is that no matter what, no matter how her dad approaches it, this comment is coming. As long as you live under my roof, you are gonna follow my rules.
Mm-hmm.
I said that last week
Yep.
when I found out that daddy, when she told me that daddy found out, I said that comment is coming.
Yep.
It's coming. Yep. As long as you live under my roof, God damn it, you're gonna live under my rules. So to that, I was countered with, oh, well, she already said that she would move out. You got a plan? And then, first it was, yeah, she gonna move out. Then it was, but he ain't gonna say that. He ain't gonna say that. A couple days ago,
right.
I get handed the phone. It's a text message that says, as long as you live under my roof, you gonna follow my rules, Buttercup.
Yep. Real. Yeah.
I said, I told you this was coming.
He pulled that card, man.
I told you this was coming.
He pulled that card. He ain't waste no time neither. He said,
then the next text came from little cousin, said, I bet he won't say it to my face. I said, if he can type it, he gonna say it to your motherfucking face.
Yeah, he ain't worried about her.
He ain't worried about that. Because if you got a place, look, if there's somewhere else you can live,
by all means, go do it.
If you got a plan,
by all means, go do it.
Like you said, do your thing.
Yeah.
If you got a plan, do your thing. But you hate to have that card pulled, but it's coming.
Yeah.
Because at first, because prior to that, it was okay. I'm gonna invite this was a text message sent to big cousin. I invited him to dinner, and my dad is gonna try to be cool with it. And older cousin said, oh, that's cool. Are you sure? That's great. That's great. So this gets told to me. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Yesterday I said, I asked big cousin, I said, hey, is the dinner for your cousin and the boyfriend still on? She said, nope. I said, why? The daddy. And then the cousin gets into more information. Like, I don't know why he acting like this. I don't even know why the parents acting like this. They don't even love each other. I said, whoa. I said, are we getting messy now?
Yeah.
They don't even love each other. They just stay together for the kids. And when they argue, fuss, fight, I said, whoa. I said, you know what? I'm not touching that situation. I said, the only thing that I say about that is if you are just settling or content in a marriage and you're just staying together for the kids, you could be making a big mistake.
Yep.
Because you're not teaching your children how to be happy in a relationship.
How to have a healthy
relationship. You're just teaching them how to just
stay together no matter what. Yeah, no matter what.
Look, I tried to stay together for my kids. It did not work. It didn't work. It didn't work because once the kids get old enough to figure that shit out, they're going to want to do their own thing because they're like, they don't even give a fuck about each other. Don't sit here and tell me about relationships when y'all shit is fucked up. And they would actually have a valid point.
Yeah.
I ain't telling nobody how to live their life. I'm just telling you what I
and have. And that rolls into like we were talking about another piece of it.
Huh?
Another piece of it, like the guy having a baby mama and dealing with her. It's different if you have kids and co-parent for 5 years, but they've been dealing with each other for 5 years.
Facts. And let me go into that situation. I want to know how you think about this.
Yeah.
And tell me, can you relate to this? Let me tell y'all folks how motherfuckers who go back and forth with each other do. Let me tell you how people do that in relationships, okay? When you have somebody, you don't have to be married or anything like that, but when you have somebody that you've been in a relationship, whether it's on and off, it doesn't matter. When it's years invested into it, even if you get into the strongest of arguments and say, you know what, I'm doing my own thing, and you go out and each person goes out and finds somebody else, and you know that new hotness, that fucking Cupid pixie fairy dust is floating on you. As soon as that shit wear off and the new relationship don't work, guess what's coming? That phone call, that text message, that email, that DM, that whatever to their ex, just saying, hi, how you doing?
It's coming.
What's going on? Do you know why? Coming. Because if you're dealing with somebody for that amount of time,
that's all that you know.
It's not necessarily that, but it is a level of comfort there.
It's a comfort. Yep.
It's a level of comfort there that you and a bit of pettiness because you're just thinking, you know what? It ain't working with him or it ain't working with her. I'm gonna go out here and do my thing, and I know they're gonna be waiting for me if it don't work. Yep. Bitch, please, nigga, please. Okay, it don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
And I wasn't just singling out to women. I said, bitch, please. I said, nigga, please.
Yep.
Okay, because both males and female do that. How do you feel about that, sir?
Yep. Like people, man, like you said, they're creatures of habit. They go back to what they know versus learning how to be alone and learn through the situation you just got out of, because clearly you haven't healed from anything. So, you know what I'm saying? People it's like you said, people are creatures of habit. Man, you know what? Like this is over. Let me just see what she's been up to. Or let me see what he's been up to. Let me just see if I still got it. You know what I'm saying?
Or I'm horny.
Yeah, they'll just send out a message.
Everything else and fell through. Let me go to old reliable.
Yeah, and then they just send you a wild ass message. What you up to tonight? Or how you been? You know, whatever it could be. Like, I feel like, man, when stuff like that happens, you gotta make the conscious decision and have enough of a backbone to be like, I'm good. Like, because all you're gonna do is keep going in a circle, just in a circle. Like, it's not about the honeymoon phase, but see, it's not the honeymoon. People seem to forget the hangover that they got from dealing with somebody for so long. You know what I'm saying?
That is so deep. That is true. That is really a hangover effect. Oh,
yeah.
Preach, brother. Come on now.
Yeah,
preach, brother.
Man. Like people cherish that honeymoon, man. But when you wake up with that hangover, boy, from what? soon as like
It's a bad hangover too, bro.
You know you have a hangover when that text comes in. You just look at it like, and the first thing that comes to mind is, dang, like all this shit that they done. Or it's just like,
and that is such an intense battle because I'm gonna tell you this from a man's point of view. Okay, when you single and you get a message from your ex or one of your exes that you don't feel like dealing with, that you know you don't want to deal with no more, but it's late at night and you get that text, all of those bad memories come back. They come back. That's why I be saying the PTSD is real. But on the other side, your dick might get hard. I'm just being real with you. Call it traffic or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just being a buck with you.
You're trying to stiff arm them at the same time. Like
you trying to stiff arm, but you got a stiffy.
Yeah. like that would be good right now, but nah, I'm good. Like
and let me tell you something. Women, if you didn't know, it is hard for a nigga to turn down sex. It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It is hard.
It is like
this nigga said my hands work.
Yeah.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Rob. Oh man, no. Look. It may be hard. It may be harder for some people than others, but for real. And that's the thing about it is like when you step back into that sack with somebody that you know you don't need to fuck with.
Yeah.
It's a sense of entitlement that some people feel. It's a sense of entitlement. Like, well, I was with you. That almost feeling of you still mine. No, you're not. And that's what you got. That's for real. That's what you have to really accept.
Like,
no, you're not. Because if not, like you said, the same old game will get played over and over and over
again. They just need you. They just need you to participate. That's all they need. once you participate, yep. Once they participate, they're like, money. Let's get it. Like, but it's a shame, man. People don't realize, like, can't keep playing with people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You do all that, and then the next day you throw them out. And then what if the person on the other end knows it's a game, but they still had high hopes? You know what I'm saying?
I'd have been there and done that.
And that sucks.
I'd have been there and done that. Man, bro. I'd have been there and done that. That shit really sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I remember one time I got my feelings got crushed one time, bro. When this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
This was a long time ago, but I broke up and I had broke up and me and my ex had, gotten together to do and I'm sitting there thinking, yo, it's about to be on and popping again. And I was like shut down. And shit hurts, bro.
Yeah, it'll hit you bad.
And I'm a sensitive singing ass nigga. So I was riding in my car listening to motherfucking Mariah Carey. Love takes time to heal when it's hurting so much.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Screw it, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to wrap up though. Yeah, it's about that time for me to slide.
No problem. No problem, bro. No problem. But look, man, if you're able to come next Friday, if you're able to be on here next Friday, definitely let me know. And tell, what's up, man? Can slide through too.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I'll be in
and I'm gonna stay on this subject. Just because you exited, I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay on.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna be in North Carolina next Friday for up until Sunday. So
what's going on in North Carolina?
I got to go to a little business conference. You know what I'm saying? So
got you.
Yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be back Monday. Well, Sunday night, but Monday.
That's all right. We almost getting to that point where I'm gonna start traveling out of state again.
There you go.
We're almost there. Tell you, man, we gotta hit up. We gotta have a guys trip to Vi Beach, man, or beach, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Intervention. We can do a live.
I'm with it, man. But yeah, man, I'll be on here, probably If not the week after next, we'll figure something out.
No question. No question. All right, bro.
All right, man. Y'all be smooth.
Yes, sir. Share the
Yep,
video.
yep, I got you.
All right.
Later.
All right. Yeah, man. Look. I'm just 100 about that, man. You know, one thing when you and I tell anybody, when you're dealing with somebody who's just getting out of a relationship, a long relationship, you know, you have to be careful. You have to be careful because you don't know, particularly when that relationship involves children. When that relationship involves children, that's a whole nother ball game. You know, but if you know, when you have one person who's been dealing with another for such a long time, bruh, again, there's a comfort level that's there. There's a definite comfort level that's there because I guarantee you that the situation that I was talking about, that old boy's baby mama won't have enough respect for a little cousin to stop her from hitting him up whenever she won't. And to a certain degree, she has to, because they share a child. So to a certain degree, she has to. But then how will little cousin deal with that when at any given time, you know, baby moms can hit him up and say, yo, I need X, Y, and Z. It's for the baby. I need X, Y, and Z, but it's for the baby. What do you do then? That's all I'm saying. What do you do then? You know, and that's tough because, boy, I 17 years old. Okay, let me ask the people who are commenting. It's mostly just I have one or two people comment. Would y'all get married at 18 years old? I'm just curious. Please give me an answer. Are you gonna get married at 18 years old? You know, college student, are you going to get married? Are you going to get hitched at 18 years old? And Rob, you trying to get on the link, bro? I got one answer, no. Okay. I got an answer from Facebook. That was no. Oh, yeah, that's right, bro. You did. But you were in the Army. You were in the Army. Yeah. Hey, Rob, you trying to get on? You want to split the screen with me, bro? I'd be interested to hear what your what your experiences would be, because if you do, all you got to do is just, all right, well, you got a Gmail account? If you got a Gmail account, send it to me and I'll send you the link, and I will put you on. You can get on her right now. You said not, and Marianne said you wouldn't get married until after 25. Okay. Not until after 25. I mean, I was 26 when I got married. Yeah, so okay. No problemo. I was 26 when I got hitched. I don't know if that was good or bad, because, you know, let me give you an example. I got married when I was 26 years old. And I knew what I was doing, and I knew what I was getting myself into, but I don't know if I was totally ready. You know, and that sounds weird because I was engaged. I mean, I respected the whole thing. And, you know, I wasn't out there messing with other women. No. I wasn't doing that. But I'm just talking about as far as my mentality. You know, I've always tried to be a good provider, but there was a point in time where I kind of just settled for situations. I've said this for the last 4 or 5 years, I wish my mindset now was, I wish my mindset then was what it is now, you know. But I also say sometimes it's better to be late to the party than, you know, never show up. And, you know, but 18, nigga, I could not have been married at 18. I could not have been married at 18 at all. Matter of fact, shit. At 19, I was running like a fanatic, okay? And my dad, I swear to God, my dad was my best friend in the world. Miss him. I mean, and it's crazy because Jesus Christ. Wow, I just realized this. Yesterday was the 10-year anniversary. I was wondering why I was feeling so crazy yesterday. Yesterday was the 10-year anniversary of my father's passing. That's crazy. Because something about me felt a little off yesterday. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Yesterday was the 10-year anniversary of my father's passing. But me and this dude, this was my best friend in the world. And when I was 19, I was running like when I was 19 and single. I was running like a fanatic. If you catch my drift, I was running like a fanatic. And my dad knew, because, you know, my dad was, my dad would come over all the time. We hang out, chill, you know. My dad was like, you know, and each time my dad would just look at me like, he said, you know what? I'm gonna make you a bet. He said, and I hope I lose this bet. I said, oh Lord, what you talking about? He said, I bet that by the time you're 20, if you don't slow your ass down, I bet that by the time you're 20, by the time your next birthday get here, you're going to have a baby or have a baby on the way. I said, oh yeah? You know, because he would ask me, he said, are you at least using protection? I was like, most of the time. And he said, he was like, that was his reaction. He said, that's exactly what he did. He said, if you don't slow your ass down, I bet by the time you turn 20, you either going to have a baby or a baby on the way. I said, all right, bet then. Bet. Now, did I stop running like a fanatic? No. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. I'm not even going to sit here and cap or whatever. I'm sorry. Please forget that I said that. But I'm not even going to sit here and lie. I didn't. I was lucky. Because each time after I turned 19, you know, he would see some shit. He would be like, But when that 20th birthday came in, nigga, boy, I was like, yeah, guess what? I said, guess what? I'm 20 years old. I ain't got no baby. I ain't got no baby on the way. I said, pay up. He said, pay up what? I said, I won the bet. He said, yeah, but we ain't never bet no money. I said, so what do I get? He said, my respects. I was like, oh, man. I was like, come on, man. I like, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. It was fun. I mean, because I low-key, because I've always had I've always had a nice personality. Yo, Rob, where the email at? What email address at, bro? But I was low-key, honestly, I low-key was running like a fanatic. And it would be funny because, you know, I was like every weekend, like I was turning up every weekend. Because I had so much going on between the age of 19 and 20. I had so much stuff going on. I had 2 jobs and I was in college. I had 2 jobs and I was going to J. Sargent Reynolds. But it was like I was always on the go. And on the weekends, like nights like this, nigga, nigga. We would get up and we would just turn up, going downtown Richmond, Broad Street. Yo, what, Rob? What's up? All you gotta do is put the email in the chat, bro. I can send it to you. Yo is that's not the what yo is the email. I need the whole email address. Email at something.com, bro. I need to see that. And then I can go ahead and get you in there. You did what? I don't see no email address. All I see is hold on, LOL, yo. Just send me the damn email address. Okay, I tell you what. You got my phone number? You got my phone number, don't you? Okay. Don't nobody call my goddamn phone. I'm about to do something real. Are you typing it? Okay. But yeah, we used to get up and we would go downtown and I would do some crazy shit. I would do some crazy ass shit. I would do some crazy ass shit when we would go downtown. And reckless. Like I like, to me, it was just good, clean, wholesome fun because we won't hurt nobody. We won't do no illegal. Well, kind of won't do no illegal shit. I mean, we was definitely drinking and driving. I promise you that. Yo, what is you on Facebook anymore, Rob? Please let me know. Are you on Facebook anymore? Because if you're on Facebook, I can send you my number on chats. You're not on Facebook. Okay. All right, look. Write this number down. Hold on, what? Okay. Okay, because, man, not like I got 800 people watching this bitch. And even if I did, nigga, I know how to press ignore. But yeah, we would like my homeboy David, my homeboy Julius, Lamar, and then be Leash, Shank. We would get up at my crib or David's crib or hold on. Oh, okay, all right. It would be either my crib or at David's crib or at Julius's crib every fucking weekend. Every weekend. Yeah, yes, that Lamar that you know. You know who I'm talking about, Marianne. Yes. From your ROTC class. Yes. Like we was linking up and he was in reserves. He was in the reserves. And bro, when I tell you we was getting up every weekend, especially around this time, boy, oh my God. Oh my gosh. It would be 3:00 in the morning and we still out running the damn strip, stopping at Denny's and shit. And it was good times. But I ain't even realize how I was rolling. Like it didn't dawn on me really until after me and my dad made that bet. And I kept on doing shit. And I was like, yo, he may be right. I'm like, I need to be careful. And all I can say is, Mom, I understand. To a certain degree. I understand. Because look, let me tell y'all this. My mom's worked overnight. And, unfortunately, this was after my grandmother passed because I won't do none of this. When it was just me, my mom, and my grandmother, and my mother was working overnight, and I wasn't doing none of this shit. I wouldn't have been doing none of that shit, had she still been living. Absolutely not. No. But yeah, she was working overnight. And again, I had 2 jobs during the day and I was going to college. So it's not like I was just sitting there. It's not like I was just sitting there. Rob, did you send me the email address? It's not like I was just sitting there being a bum, just sitting in the house every day, not doing shit. No, hell no. No. I I wasn't raised like that. No way. So I was out there, working and going to school. But I'm like, yo, I'm working hard. And no joke. I was working hard. I was working at a telemark. I was working at a call center, and I was working in a daycare. Like I said, and going to J. Sargent Reynolds. So, I was busy. You feel me? And but when I wanted to party, man, look, you talking about 19, 20 years old. We was going to the movie theater at Virginia Center Commons, and we was motherfucking drag racing after the movies. Like when we went to go see Biker Boys. We started motherfucking drag racing right outside in the parking lot. Police right there. Police right the fuck there. And we out there drag racing. See, whoever get closest to the wall, stop. I'm talking about shit like that, nigga. And I thought I was the shit in my little Corsica. I thought I was the shit in my Corsica. Man, bruh. Oh, my goodness. You talking about good ass times. Good ass times. And I'm talking, bro, every week. Like we would go to parties. Like when my sister would have some parties, because this is when she first started, flipping houses and shit. When we would go to parties, I would roll up in that bitch 4-5 cars deep, squatted up. And we would just have fun. Like I said, we won't cause nobody no trouble. We want those type of people who would try to, who was about starting bullshit. We won't get in trouble with the police. No. But fun, bro. Text message me, bro. Text message me. 811. You know what? God damn. All right. Tell you what. Gee whiz. There, man. It's right there, bro. Go ahead and text it. Text me the email and I can chime you in, bro. I need to delete the fuck out that chime. That's all right. I'll start getting calls on my motherfucking house phone. And yes, I do still have a house phone because it's part of my cable package. Don't judge me, niggas. Don't judge me. But it's just interesting, I'm happy that people have commented on that situation I was talking about, because that's crazy. We all felt we all felt some type of way when we were teenagers, when we were 17, 18, 19. We thought that we had everything figured out. We thought we had everything figured out. And I'm not trying to get religious on you guys, but here's the crazy thing about the Heavenly Father. When you think you have things figured out, he laughs in your face. And I don't say this is a bad thing. Heavenly God Almighty has a wonderful sense of humor, because he laughs in your face and you think you got it all figured out, don't you? You think so? Guess what? My plans for you, individual, is different. Because I know, when I was 19, yes, man, are you joking? Are you joking? When I was 17, are you joking? When I was 17, from ages 17 to 19, I was sprung in love. And I thought I had it all figured out. I just knew what I was going to do. Between the ages of 17 and 19, I was supposed to be in the music industry. I was knee deep in it, but my ass was not for sale. Oh, Pregnant. What age pregnant at? Oh my goodness, pregnant. Oh, Rob, I get the numbers right there. Text me the fucking email address. This nigga been drinking. This nigga been drinking. This nigga been drinking. I'm talking about, well, look, I'm acting like I'm trying to hide shit. Look, man, it's Friday motherfucking night. Y'all know what time it is with me. Y'all know what it is. It's Friday night, niggas. It's Friday night. You heard me. It's Friday night. Come on now. Come on now. It's Friday night. I ain't got to work tomorrow. I ain't got to work again till Tuesday. Okay? And let it snow on Tuesday and Henrico County schools be closed. I won't have to work again until Wednesday. You heard me. You heard me. Okay? Rob, I'm about to call your government name out. Robert motherfucking Chandler. You see my number is out. Oh, you was 19. You was 19 when you was 19 when you got preg? Okay. All right. I understand. Well, all I can say is that I came close to having a child when I was 21 years old. You know, I had got somebody pregnant. But that didn't come to be. And that's all I'll say about that. That is all I will say about that. And now you know how I said about my mentality when I was 26 may not have been ready. I mean, well, may not have been where it needed to be, you know, as far as being a husband. Or just or as far as life in general. And but maybe a child would have changed all of that. I don't know, because, you know, but I mean, if that was to be, the only thing I could say is that I'd have a grown ass son or a daughter by now. You know, maybe that would have, you know, matter of fact, I can't even say maybe it would have, because mama and daddy was there, you know, and I know daddy would have had a foot in my ass, even at 21, 22 years old, and would have been like, nigga, you better. And Rob, I sent the link. Go on your Gmail, check. I sent the link. Just go ahead and click on it. So I know that. I know if I had a child younger, see, my father was 19 when he had his first child. My dad was 19 when he had his first child. And speaking of which, like, it's probably, well, no, maybe, I'm definitely gonna hit my grandmother up, between now and tomorrow. But yeah, my dad was 19 when he had his first child, my brother, and unfortunately, my brother didn't make it. You know, I'm the only boy between my mom and my dad that survived. So y'all had to deal with me. Y'all ain't have to deal with Kerwan. Y'all ain't have to deal with Joseph. Y'all got to deal with me. You know. But no, definitely. If I had a kid when I was like 19 years old or 20, if I had a kid, period, between anytime young, no, my pops would have, if I would have been slacking, my pops would have put his foot all the way up in my ass and been like, boy, you know, and real talk, you know, because even though my parents weren't together, and I will give, you know, a boatload of the credit for me being raised to my grandparents, my mother's parents. I couldn't sit here and not do that, and that's no shot at my mother, or especially no shot at my father. Well, no shot at either of my parents, but you know, that's just what it is. Look at this nigga right here.
So sick, man.
What up, nigga?
Chilling,
What's going on with you, man?
smoking.
Hey, I can dig it. Hey, yo, listen. Let me introduce you to the people. Okay. Me and this man right here go way back. We go way back. You know, and he's one of the loyal listeners, and he's always been a loyal listener to the podcast when it was just audio and when it's been live. So this is my man Robert. You know, pleasure to have you, bro. Pleasure to have you. Pleasure for you to be on here, man. The one on YouTube who is making those outlandish, crazy ass comments. That's this nigga right here.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you though. See, that's the thing about me. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. So
Okay. I know you do.
and look, so I mean, because you got me on here for a reason. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna just go ahead and we're gonna just get right to the joint, right?
Oh Jesus, here we go.
So I was in the Army.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And this E5 that was in my unit fucked my stepdaughter, got her pregnant. I got kicked out the Army and everything. So why did I just share that? I share that because there is nothing more precious than the bond that a young girl can create with a fatherly figure. So that's something that you're not supposed to fuck with. If you're not ready for that, then don't do that. And definitely don't touch no child. And see, the thing is about when you do dirt, see, he did that, and he's somewhere thinking that he didn't got by with that. And that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Now, I did get married when I was 18, but I was ready to be grown though. And I did marry a woman that already had kids, but I wanted to have kids. I was looking to recreate something that I did not have. And and going into the Army, I meant to make sure that I had the resources to take care of that. Now, in saying that, the society that we live in, they fill your head with images and bunch of provocativeness that you're not even ready for. So
That's
by
real
the
shit.
time
That's
by
real
the time by the time most of us are 25, 25, 31, we done lived whole lifetimes. We done did shit people 40 ain't even done. Riding several states, selling drugs, more crimes before more felonies before 9 o'clock.
Cool.
Like really, what are you doing? And then by the time you realize that everybody that you know is either dead or in jail, or they some type of homosexual, or they doing some type of drug, you wonder where the rest of your life went. And you got no skills. Selling drugs on the corner, everybody's not doing that now.
Nah, we downloading drugs. I'm just joking. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But no,
that's real though. That's
it's
real
serious.
shit.
And then we have a society that preys on the young. The rap music, when Jay-Z was touching all them, Aaliyah and Foxy Brown, and we just have a culture that just glorifies that shit, and then we try to hide it. It's pedophilia. It's pedophilia. We as men, there are times where you get an older woman that likes a younger guy. Within some confines, that might be all right. But fellas, let's face it. When you 20 plus, they need to be 20 plus too. Why are you messing up? If you 20, see, at 20, I'm able to do things that you can't even think about doing at 17 and 18.
Well, let me ask you a couple questions. Okay, so you got married at 18. How old was your wife at the time?
Tracy was.
I wasn't gonna say no names, but I know Tracy's not here no more. God rest her soul.
She not.
How old was she?
She was 26, but she lied. She had lied about her age.
Okay. Oh, time out. Time. Okay. So you were 18. Your wife at the time was 26. So when Lil Cuzzo turns 18 and old boy is 23, do you see a problem in that?
The only problem is he already has problems, like you said. And see what needs to happen. Somebody needs to break down the money to them and let Lil Cuzzo know that this grown woman, I don't care what type of behavior she hasn't displayed in the past, when she finds out that he is laying wood to somebody that,
from what I heard, she already know.
she's gonna run right over that girl. If not, and it'll start off nice because women are nasty. So
oh boy, do I know?
First it's gonna start off nice, nasty. Then it might just start off. She'll get to the physical, right? But break down the money to them. First off, baby, you 17. He already got a baby and a whole woman that's gonna be a whole problem for him for a whole 18 years.
And
Go
see,
find.
that's where the parents is having an issue with it, is the whole
Yeah.
baby mama drama. And I feel them on that. I do feel them on that.
That boy don't have his life together. He in community school. He in community college. There's nothing wrong with that. But we understand that you're gonna have a fight on your hands, and you're gonna have this woman dragging you back and forth to court. So you're gonna be losing time from work.
Ooh.
So basically,
come on now, you taking him through black problems now.
Basically, he is. I mean, can he live on his own? Is he a couch surfer? Is he looking to be a dependent?
Did you
Or
say
is he
a
looking
couch
for help?
surfer?
Yeah, a couch surfer.
Well, you funny as a bitch. I don't know, bro.
He a couch surfer looking to help, looking for help. The best thing he can do is take that little $6,000 that you get when you sign up for J. Sargent Rentals, leave the dumb baby mama alone, find a steady job somewhere, use that money, put a down payment on an apartment somewhere, and chill the fuck out and keep his dick in his pants before he get out here and create some more problems.
I'm not gonna sit here and say kids are problems. That's not the problem because they didn't ask to be here. But
they didn't ask to be here. But
as far as do you mean as far as situations, problems with other women?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tenfold, definitely.
Because he didn't do right the first time. Now he's trying to go and do it again.
Well, I don't know. Look, I don't know this dude. I don't know this dude's situation enough to say that he didn't do right. I don't know that. All I know is he has something that, unfortunately, in times nowadays, is common. You had a baby with somebody and it didn't work out. I don't know if he didn't do right, she didn't do right, but I just know, and I'm really saying this in the strength of my coworker's cousin, because she's the one whose head is gone in the clouds right now. And I understand because I've been there, but I'm just more like, Rob, like I know, you got a grown son. I'm about to have a teenager. Actually, 7 months from today. 7 months from today, Roman will be 13 years old. It's going to come a point in time where if a teenager going to do what he going to do, or he or she is going to do, they're going to do it. You know this, I know this. The best thing that we can do, which is the best thing that I told my coworker just to tell her cousin, is to just be careful. She's gonna have to be careful because it's hard, like I said, like I know. You sit there and tell a 17-year-old, don't do this, don't do that. What the fuck you think they're gonna do? You know they're gonna do the exact opposite, partly just to piss you off, to try to show that they think that they're grown. And I can do what I want. I think I'm grown. I can do X, Y, and Z. So the only thing I say to that, to anybody, male, female, male or female teenager, be careful. Because when I was 17, I ain't think I had the whole world figured out. But if I wanted some pussy, I was gonna go out and try to get some pussy. I'm just being 100. And the same thing applies to a 17-year-old female. If a 17-year-old female is hot in the pants and she think it's love, she gonna do what she want to do. Unfortunately. And the more that the parents, unfortunately, the more that the parents say no, the more the 17-year-old is going to rebel. Unfortunately, that's why I was saying earlier, daddy need to change his approach.
You know what? See what people fail to understand, right? Sex or your piece of pussy for women, just some dick. That shit's easy to get. You will always find somebody that is willing to lay down some of their morals, or
that's not necessarily a good thing, bro.
But I mean, when you really look at it, like now, since you know me,
I've known you a very long time, sir.
a very long time. Now it's the first time I got my own crib. I ain't got no girlfriends. I done had 2 girlfriends, and at one point it was 2 girlfriends in like 2.5 years. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop blaming these women, because I might be the problem. I stopped putting myself out there. This society, this life we live, you so busy in the streets, you trying to impress this one, you trying to impress that one, when you can sit at home, save some money, reserve yourself.
That's true. That's very
You
true.
out here in the streets trying to impress the same people that wear the same outfit to the same club.
Yeah. Bro, I'll be the first one to tell you, man, ain't shit out here, bro. Especially, you know, when you've been there and you've done that, you know, that's why I'm a homebody, bro. You know, I have all the entertainment that I need is right here, bro.
I turn up at home.
Huh?
I turn up at home. I just got me a little cannabis card. What? I'm lit. And look, this gonna sound messed up. I'm a breeze on it, but I ain't gonna stay on it, right? What happened to me happened for a reason, so I could marinate, so I could sit down and be reserved. But I had to actually sit down to get that.
And that's the way that I look at a lot of things, with a lot of the things that I've been through, particularly over the last couple of years. You know, I had to get away from the marriage. You know, it didn't work out. Then getting into another relationship, you know, really being in the clouds, just like the 17-year-old. I ain't gonna, you know, I'm not gonna absolve myself from shit. I be telling niggas all the time, nigga, if you just saw me 365 days ago, nigga, if you listen to my podcast from a year ago, all you hear me saying is, if I wasn't so pleasantly distracted, I'd be more angry at the fact that the Broncos suck. And you just, I'm serious. If you just saw me 365 days ago, bro, and then now it's like, nigga, after the way that shit ended, bruh, you know, I'm like, nah, that's why I say that PTSD is real, my nigga. And it really puts me in a place of, listen, sit down, chill out. Because even in that situation, I didn't feel like I was trying to force anything, because the shit just like fell into my lap. The shit really fell into my lap. But it's like, I don't want to feel like I didn't feel like I was forcing anything, because I wasn't. You know, I was just happy. Trust me, because this is the most peace that I've had in my crib now. This is the most peace that I've had since I was 21 years old. Because I hadn't lived by myself since I was 21. You know.
Me
you
too.
Know what I'm saying?
I've never, this is the first time that I've lived by myself. Not in no barracks, no children, no girlfriend, just me.
I got my children, but that's a privilege to me. That's
right.
A pleasure.
But you have peace.
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I? And I've told people this. You know, outside of the podcast. Last year, 2023 was a bitch. It was really like that was a bitch of that was a just the situations that happened to me in 2023 was just downright no good, bro. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not blaming nothing for it, because at the end of the day, I got my crib, I got all my entertainment, and most importantly, I got my motherfucking kids. I'm good. Ain't nobody else stealing my joy because it's been stolen so many times. You know, did I take a step back in some things? Absolutely, I did. But do I still have a roof over my head and a way to provide for me and my kids? Yes. So at the end of the day, all of that shit, that's just hurdles. That's all it is. It's just a hurdle. That's just a hurdle. Not one time did I cry, woe is me, last year. And I'm not going to do it this year going forward. No, because you know why? Because I've been at peace ever since I stepped into this motherfucking crib. And again, that's no shots fired to nobody. But peace of mind is priceless. Bro, it's priceless.
And I get living by myself, I get to face every blank. Every blank. And you know what? I can't drink. I ain't never like drinking that much, no way.
You a motherfucking lie.
I drank because I couldn't smoke. Trying to get a job, I couldn't smoke. Now I ain't got to worry about getting no job. I can't drink. I ain't gonna lie. You know what though? I got 2 little nip bottles.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
I got 2 little nip bottles, but
nah.
nah.
Thing with me, I don't smoke.
Yeah, it's all good though.
And it's not because I can't. It's really by choice. Like, you know, I don't even smoke blacks no more, bro. I don't smoke at all.
That's good.
Cause you know me, I used to be 2 packs a day, nigga.
Yeah.
Still singing my ass off. Singing. Take a swig. I don't smoke blacks at all, bro. I don't smoke nothing.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't smoke shit. The last time I smoked weed was November 2022, because I had a toothache, nigga. That shit was hurting so bad, my face was swelling up.
Ooh.
And the pain medicine wasn't working. So I was like, nigga, I'm like down to my last resort. Let me get some chronic. And that shit barely worked. I had to get that shit yanked. Nah, bro, because for real. Now, I do tell you what. I had a little bit left from that, right? And it was like a couple of days after. And I was like, fuck it, let me just go ahead and kill the rest of this shit. So I smoked the shit. And the kid's mom came over here. And she was just talking. I was just sitting there like, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck she was saying, bro. I was just like, word, yeah, word, word. Never knew I was smoking. Never.
Wow.
I was just sitting there just listening. I was listening, but I like I said, I don't smoke. The words that she was saying was motherfucking echoing. The words she was saying was echoing. She was doing hand movements and shit. I was seeing like the hand movement was moving like this.
Yeah, because you don't smoke, so it's gonna hit you.
I was sitting there motherfucking blazed. And that was just me finishing the shit off, man. And that my tooth didn't hurt a lick that night, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure it didn't.
It ain't hurt a lick that night. But I was like, you know what? Because she was just talking. I was like, only thing I was like, you know what? I'm about to go to bed, man. I'm tired. I wasn't tired, bro. I was hungry as a bitch, but I didn't want to make it obvious and tell on myself. Oh shit. I'm serious. I wasn't tired because as soon as she left, I had the rest of my dinner. Hope I loaded that bitch up. Oh shit. But nah, but real talk. That's the last time I smoked, bro. I haven't smoked since 2022. You know, but I hear what you're saying, like, you know. But again, everything that you just said and everything that I just said, we can relate. Tell that to a 17-year-old, bro. Tell that to a 22-year-old, bro.
Man, that girl lucky her daddy don't break that boy in two. I would beat his ass.
For what though? For what? Why?
Go find some your own age. Deal with what he needs to do is
I get that part.
He needs to deal with the woman that he already created. Not woman that he created, but the child that and the woman. He need to deal with the child and that's you, bro.
Yeah, you high as fuck because your eyes look swollen as a bitch.
18 years, Jack. That's you. That woman is gonna take. He ain't gonna be able to get he ain't gonna be able to have a piece with a piece of pussy to at least till that child is about 10, 11 years old.
You really think? Really?
Yes. That woman is gonna take him through all manner of changes, and he don't have no steady job.
I mean, I don't know if he has a steady job or not. Again, I didn't want to get all up in that business, you know.
A lot of it always with women, it's gonna have a lot to do with money.
You hear this, women? You hear this, right, women?
They know it. What his pockets looking like?
Who he living with? Money when I'm in need. You say women ain't nothing but gold diggers, bro?
I ain't saying they all gold diggers. What I'm saying is, it might cost you a little bit. It might cost you a lot, but it's damn sure gonna cost you.
All right, plumber for Martin.
I got that from a woman, and the guy, guess where she got it from?
Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but it's gonna cost. I mean, if anything, it might cost you his peace, bro. Because look, let me tell you, I ain't never had to pay a lick of child support, never, and I bet not.
Strap up, but see.
And I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that as a knock.
That won't gonna happen with you. That won't gonna happen with you because the other party will probably wind up having to pay you because they not established like you are. So they will probably wind up paying you child support.
It's really a 50-50 thing. It is. I mean, particularly over the last few months, it's been a 50-50 thing. But you know what, man? I ain't worried about that. Bro, I could have them all day, every day. I wouldn't charge no child support for what? You know what? They mine, bro. They mine. And you know what? And what the other party can't do for them, if I'm able to do, I'll be glad to. It's a privilege. You know, because to me, I'm not about no court system or none of that bullshit. I'm not none of that shit.
But see,
none of that shit. But it's a shame, you know, but a lot of people are.
Exactly. So in that regard, the people are smart. Because most women would be trying to take full advantage of the situation.
Oh, I've had people in my age tell me, well, you better be careful if she, and I'd be damn near ready to cuss them people out. Because I'm like, why you always like, do you want that to happen to me? Why every time I talk about my situation with my kids and my kids' mom, the first thing that come out your mouth is, well, you know, you better hope that she don't. Come on, bro.
She's just smart.
I'm like, where the fuck they lay their head at 5 nights a week or 6 nights a week? Come on, bro.
She's just smart.
And again, I'm not saying that it's a knock. That has a lot to do with schedule. Don't get me wrong. But again, I've never, ever bitched about it, and I never will. In mine. You know, they usually stay with their mom on the weekends. Roman said to me yesterday, can I stay with you tomorrow night? I said, boy, you ain't got to ask. You live here. The hell? You ain't got to ask. Your room is upstairs. Like, damn. You know, so that's what it is. You know, I don't play. No, I don't. You know, I don't. I would just never carry it like that. You know, I would never carry it like that because again, I'm not trying to put nobody through no suffering. Now, if you an ain't shit nigga or an ain't shit chick, then yeah, you deserve that shit. Like some motherfuckers we know. Like some motherfuckers we know who more than deserve that shit.
Running around screwing a third of Richmond, boy.
Like some motherfuckers we know who would have had to whoop a nigga ass a couple times. Deserve that shit. But I mean, it is what it is. Like people like that, people who just totally don't take care of their responsibilities. Nah, bruh. No, you deserve that shit. You know, but if you know, if you active and in their life every day, don't go there. But see, you know, because I've had that threat on me before, and I'm like, whatever. Because that shit ain't gonna take my peace. Because I know what I do as a man and I know what I do as a father. So I can get threatened with that shit all the motherfucking live long day. I don't care.
No, them people too smart to take you there for that. No, they wouldn't do that. Not you.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, and my family is constantly complimenting me on it, and I appreciate it. But I'm like, yo, I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Facts.
You know, I don't. You know, I mean, I understand why. You know, the compliments come, and I do appreciate them. But I'm like, you know, I hear that all the time from my grandmother, my aunts. You know, I'm just proud of what you're doing with them kids. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate it. But grandma, I'm their dad. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm their father. That's what I'm supposed to do. I don't need to get kudos over taking care of my responsibilities. That's what a real fucking man is supposed to do. Real shit. You know, just when I want to appreciate you, boo. Just when I want to have fun, when I want to have some me time, just allow me that. That's it. Just allow me that. When I want to have my me time, just allow me that. Give me that. Because again, I'm a homebody for the most part. Every now and again, I want to get up with my homeboys and go out, go to a bar, hang out, or go to a party or something like that. Every now and then. But like, you know, I ain't out here in these streets, especially out here trying to impress nobody. That shit too expensive. And no, bro, I got everything I need here. You know, I got my entertainment. You know, I do my show from here. My studio's upstairs. Anything, my video game is right the fuck. My video game station, my video game center, where I have all my video games at is right the fuck here. I got my DJ shit right here, bruh. I'm good.
Because most of these people ain't looking for no relationship. They looking for help.
Facts on that. Them's be the facts right there. Boy, you ain't never lied right there. Come on now. Preach now.
That's what it is. They looking for help. Like this boy. So he 20 something and he got a baby mama. So he stayed with her. So when she put him out, he ain't got nowhere.
I don't know if he stayed with baby mama. I don't know.
I bet he do.
Maybe. I don't know. Again, I didn't ask for all that question because if he do, that's ballsy. That's real ballsy if he do that. Like, if he stay with baby mom, I'm like, bruh, you got some cojones on you. You got some cojones on you, man. Because I know right now, bruh, if I'm staying with, if my kid's mom is staying with me, and whether we together or not, no. If you want to go have relationships, cool. But you go ahead and stay with them. Stay with them. And vice versa. I wouldn't do that. No. 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 I ain't going through that fuck shit. No.
That boy need to focus on finishing school and getting his life together and figuring out how he can make $80,000 a year before he turn 40.
Hey, and it's possible. Shit, I mean, honestly, he could stay in school and just get a trade. while he's in school. That's still making him good money.
Because he gonna need to do something.
That would be the play that I would do. I would
'Cause
get me
that
a
baby
nice little
mama-
trade and stay in school. So just in case, whatever I'm in school for, in case that don't pan out, I would still get the degree. But in case I'm not, able to get something in my field that's paying me what I want, if I got a good trade, then straight up, I'm still
Plumbing.
getting paid. Whatever. Well, I think he's already laying enough pipe, bro. I'm just saying.
What's that R. Kelly one you hit is never mind. Never mind.
Exactly. Y'all need to watch that video. I can't sing it right now because I'm just starting to get my voice back. Not quite there yet, but it was a reaction to R. Kelly singing in prison, bro. And he was singing Bump and Grind with a bunch of dudes around.
That shit was odd.
Y'all need to go on my YouTube page and find that shit. And that's that's no. That's not the shit to be doing. Look at my legal and living situation. Never mind. Boy, we gonna get our voice back. I got some people that want me to sing to them. And I got some DJ gigs coming up. I got a wedding to do in March. I got some shit coming up. No, I won't sing in nothing there, sugar. That was nothing. That was horrible. No. That was horrible.
All right, B-Hop, I gotta let you go, man. I got a show I'm about to watch.
All right, hey, what you Steelers doing, bro?
Man, still is trash.
Come on, man. Show some loyalty to your squad, bro.
And I am being loyal. They trash.
Come on, bro. You
And it's
serious?
looking like Mike Tomlin about to take a walk.
No, he's not. Tell you that right now. They about to extend that nigga. I'm telling you, they about to extend that dude because ain't nobody expect the Steelers to go to the playoffs this season. Nobody. Everybody was calling them garbage, offensive trash, and this motherfucker still made the playoffs. You got Mason sorry ass Rudolph.
Hey, in the right situation, Mason Rudolph, he done shown it, man. Why don't nobody let Mason Rudolph get no love, man?
Beat Buffalo, man. Beat Buffalo. That's all I'm gonna say. Beat Buffalo.
We'll see. I hear Buffaloes are scary. They scary good.
I wouldn't say scary good, but they're hot right now. You feel me? They are hot. They've won their last 5 games. They're on a 5-game winning streak.
Well, where we play them at?
It's in Buffalo, nigga. You barely make the play. Buffalo won their division. They going to Orchard Park, bro.
Shit. I don't know. It's a different kind of code up there.
Well, that's what. No, the different kind of cold is in Kansas City, Missouri, nigga. That kickoff temperature is supposed to be -3, wind chill factor of -27. That's cold. That's cold.
Are they going to be able to keep the field clear?
I mean, when you get to that cold, it's not even snow; it's ice.
-3. To see that wind chill, if you build up a sweat,
that's what's going to get you.
You build up a sweat.
That sweat is going to freeze the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just like when it's that cold, you know it's going to hurt extra when you get hit, when you fall. And like I said, can dolphins swim on ice?
They going to break them boys up.
You really think so? You really think so? I think Miami going to win, man. I think Miami going to surprise everybody.
Man, them boys used to playing. I ain't saying that they don't practice hard, right? But you practicing hard in 60 and 80 degree weather, maybe 50 degree weather. Now you going all the way up here to Kansas
City. It's Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri. You going up in Kansas City, Missouri, and it's snow, and the wind chill gonna get the who? Yeah,
negative 27, bro. Negative
negative
27.
27, man. When that wind whipped through them little uniforms, that shit gonna feel like the Hulk.
Everybody gonna have thermals on, double gloves and shit, bro.
But see, now we both
But you think
I'm
about it.
in track.
But you know, that's not an advantage for the Chiefs neither, because even the Chiefs ain't used to being that cold.
When you get see, I ain't never played football, so I don't know how to deal with having all that equipment on and then you gotta urinate.
What? What?
Are you have like shit on and you gotta piss?
Well, piss on yourself. The piss will be warm.
That's crazy.
The piss will be frozen up too.
Hell no.
You got yellow streak marks frozen. You got yellow streak sickles floating down your leg.
Hell no.
But think about this, bro. Like anybody who's saying Kansas City has the advantage, they don't. Not when it's that cold, bro. Neither team is used to playing when it's that cold.
Not that cold. You sure they gonna play that in that?
Yes. It's not a snow situation. It's just cold as a bit. Look, in 2015, the Vikings and the Seahawks played a playoff game. It was in Minnesota. It was negative. It was -9 degrees.
But Minnesota got a dome.
But they don't. This was the year before the
the year before the dome.
The year before the dome was made. Because remember, the dome, the Metrodome before, the roof had caved in because there was so much snow.
Right.
So they played at the University of Minnesota for that playoff game, that whole season, actually. And it was -9 degrees. And Seattle actually won the game. So, like I said, you think it's an advantage for one team over another. It's not when it's that cold. Not when it's that. Both teams are going to be frozen like a motherfucker.
Can Patrick Mahomes, how much control of the ball Patrick Mahomes gonna have?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's really when it's that cold, it's not an advantage for either team. You know, that's bitter. That's, you know, below freezing, like 27 degrees below freezing wind chill factor. Neither team is gonna enjoy that shit.
That ball's gonna be hard to hold on to.
Bro, you might see a nigga finger break if a ball is thrown too fast, because that ball is gonna feel like you catching a brick.
You see a nigga get trucked and the ball pop up.
Yep.
The ball pop up 3-4 yards in the air. And somebody try to grab it and he gets smacked. Bow.
Yep. But anyway, bro, you go ahead and watch your show, man, because I gotta watch Raising Kanan.
All right.
You watch the shit?
Huh? Man, I'm following Trump. I'm following Q and Trump.
Trump?
Yeah, I'm following Q.
Donald Trump?
I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a true supporter.
Oh, bro, I'm about to hang up on your motherfucking ass. Get your Trump ass off my goddamn podcast, nigga.
Where we go one, we go all.
You say what?
Where we go one, we go all.
Oh my God! You wanted to make America. You was there. You was there when they stormed the fucking Capitol, won't you? You was only black dude there, won't it?
No, if I had been there, no, I'm disabled. I couldn't make it.
You about to get my podcast canceled. You talking about you a damn Trump supporter? Get the fuck out of here. Hey, bro, man, look, hey, definitely good talking to you. Definitely good looks. Whatever. You vote for who you vote for. All of them motherfuckers is liars to me.
We gonna find out.
They all a bunch of used car salesmen. That's all they are. A bunch of lying ass motherfuckers trying to get our vote to try to run this used car known as America. They all puppets, so it don't make a difference. But if you come on this bitch with a red hat, I'm going to reach through this screen and smack the shit out you.
No hats.
Yeah. All right, bro. Hey, love you, bro. Good talking to you.
Love you too, man. All right,
man. And I'll have you on again.
All right.
Leave that Trump shit there, though, bro.
All right.
Oh man. No, real talk. That's my boy, man. You know, when I was in the hospital when I had a stroke, you know, he came and visited me and checked on me on the regular. And we go way back. But anyway, this has been fun. This Sports Plus Life Talking Ish edition has definitely been fun. So, before I get out of here, again, let me talk about quickly the sports situation. We all have been surprised about the coaching changes, particularly with Pete Carroll, Mike Vrabel, Bill Belichick retiring, already been replaced by Gerard Mayo, and Nick Saban in college football retiring, already have been replaced, by Washington's head coach. The playoffs start tomorrow, okay? I'm going to be front and center for the Cleveland Browns versus the Houston Texans. Then the Ice Bowl 2024 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. And Sunday's game, Pittsburgh and Buffalo, Dallas and Green Bay, Detroit and Los Angeles. And, of course, Monday Night Football, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm wearing the Eagles hat right now. I just wanted to rep a playoff team right quick. And as far as the NBA goes, my Lakers stink. It's that simple. I'm watching the Philadelphia 76ers and the Nets play right now. Is that the Nets? I don't know. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and somebody. I ain't got my glasses on, but I know it's the Sixers. I'm tripping. It's Sacramento. Yeah, it's a bonus. So, yeah, my Lakers stink, but we're going to get into we're going to start getting knee deep into basketball, and it's a heavyweight championship fight, unification battle coming up in February, and y'all know I love my boxing. But we will see you back here for the Sports Plus Life Wild Card Round recap on Sunday. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this. Peace. Love you guys.